Sorry about that, guys. Hi. So today I'm gonna be playing this hard, quote unquote, hard obby. So yeah. Uh, why my avatar is a girl? I don't know. It's mainly a joke. Yeah. On level 51. Today I need to get a video out, so I'm like, why not record me doing an obby or something? So when I do this, I'm gonna tell some stories. So yeah. So back whenever I was, like 5 or so, I was into Thomas and Friends. Alright. And I had just gotten this brand new set. It was a remote control Thomas the Tank Engine. And my mother, she put it up on a, what you want to call it, shelf to where I couldn't reach it. So I climbed up there. I got it. And I realized, oh hey, there's tape on it. And I didn't have any scissors, and I didn't know where the scissors were. So what I did was I went to the kitchen, grabbed a knife. Long story short, I cut myself in the webbing of between my index finger and my middle finger. Cut right in between there. On my left hand. So back then, I didn't know. You're supposed to cut away from yourself. What else do I have? So Billy, yesterday, we went to Two Rivers Bike Park. And he crashed twice. Once we were going down a trail. Here, I'm gonna be right back, guys. So, guys, I am back. So, uh, he crashed once going down a hill. He crashed again going down another. The first time, his front tire slipped out from underneath him. Second time, I'm not sure what happened. Because I wasn't in front or behind him. I was down at the bottom of the hill. My dad came down. My dad was next to me. And, uh, I gave Billy the thumbs up, meaning you're good to go. And he went down it. About 5 seconds later, we heard screaming. I had initially thought that it was him screaming because of the speed. And then my dad's like, did he fall? And I'm like, no, I think it was just screaming because of the speed. And then from the bottom of the hill, we heard crying. So, then I'm like, I'm not going up there. This one dude, he was on the, on the hardcore site next to it, and he literally dropped his bike and ran. I was leaned up against a fence whenever it happened. Billy is okay. He did not get seriously injured, thankfully. Supposed to climb up that. It's okay. He's doing pretty good. Thankfully, we had no serious injuries that day, but we still had a good time. And yes, since we did have a good time, we are planning to go back, hopefully on a weekend if my dad can get off, and have some shuttle rides up to the top. Don't have to walk all the way up there. We do have to walk. Hopefully, we make the trek up whenever we first get there. Oh. Oh, near the hard stage, okay. So yeah. Don't worry, guys, I did crash a fair amount of times. So there's this concrete one, it's kind of like a NASCAR course with all, like, left turns and stuff. But, anyways, and in the middle it has, like, 3 little humps. Well, I was going off those humps, and my front tire, so the curves are really sharp, so they're embanked. And when I was going around it, I didn't really compensate for me, like, turning, because my front tire was very close to the, edge of it. Here, let me get paint up. I can draw this. So, here's the turn, and then there's an embankment, right? And then the humps. Get those. Like so. Right? And there's dirt, like around here, and off over here, and stuff, like on the sides. And then here's the turn. So I was going around it, and then I didn't compensate, because my front tire was right about there. Alright? Not, my front tire was right about there. Alright? My back tire probably right about here. So I was going, and I didn't turn, so right back, guys. Sorry about that. Alright, I'm back. Sorry about that. So, I basically went off of this and into the grass right here. So let me get the next story set up. So, at the park, there's a turn. It's like this, alright? It's wood, like planks. And there's a shack right here. So I was going around it, alright? Right about here, my front tire, so right about here, and my back tire was here. Actually, no. My back tire was right about here. Of course, it isn't exactly like my drawing. I suck at drawing. But right as I got around here, where that messy circle is, my back tire went off. And there's like a good 3 feet drop. 3 feet of a drop. Right here. So imagine you going around this corner, and then your back tire suddenly coming off. And going down a 3 feet drop. This next story I have. This wasn't at the bike park. The next story I have is... Bring it back again. Okay, so at the bike park, there's a teeter-totter thing, right? And at one side it has more weight so it can auto-reset. So I went onto it. I'm standing right about here with my bike. And Billy, he's standing right about there. And so the table tilts. And I'm still right here. I'm going off of it. But Billy, he gets launched. Not that far. I mean, like, right about here is where his, like, the middle of his chest was. I went down it, alright. Whoops. I went down it. It's like this, and then I went over it, and then it did like that. This. And it feels like you're weightless, alright? It feels like you're weightless. Anyways, if you don't like stories or whatever, this one's probably not for you. But, so I was walking into my swimming lessons one day, and there's a door, right? Side of the building. I'm walking up, and I'm barefoot. I go to open the door, and the door snags my right foot's second toe. And it peels up the nail, kind of like this. Kind of like that. So what my dad did, he was like, either have the nail fully removed, so no nail at all, or have half your nail missing. So I chose this one, because I didn't want to go with no nail at all. I now have that toenail back. So yeah, I think that's going to do it for this video, guys. I will see you on the next one. Peace.